Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com, and remember that leftover grass-fed beef we had, the top round? I said I was going to make something with it. This is what I made. So I had, it was like a pound piece from the end of the top round. Had a little extra connective tissue, and we decided not to use it for our London broil. So what I like to do when I have kind of odd leftover hunks of meat is I'm going to dice this up in like half-inch, quarter-inch dice, just cut it in strips, and then cut across. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a really simple meat sauce. All right, so a lot of you make similar recipes, but use ground beef, and I think it's really nice sometimes to use actual pieces of meat. So in a saute pan on medium-high heat, in a good glug of olive oil, I'm going to put in my chopped top round, and we're going to brown that really well. All right, this is not in real time by any means. This was like 15 minutes of browning. When it got nice and browned and there was a nice fond at the bottom of the pan that cooked on caramelized meat juice, I threw in some garlic and some green onions. By the way, this is ultra simple, like I just want to cook dinner. I don't care if it's a recipe or not type recipe. So in goes the onions and the garlic. Saute those for 2 minutes to soften. I'm going to add about a half a cup of ideally beef stock. But I didn't have beef stock, so I used water, which is totally fine because you see how much caramelization was on the bottom of the pan, and that fond dissolves and it makes a really rich broth. All right, I'm going to add some milk or cream. Cream will be a little richer. Milk you probably have in your refrigerator already. All right, and when that comes back to a simmer, I'm going to add 1 jar of prepared pasta sauce. I'm using Barilla, just a regular marinara. And we're going to simmer that for as long as it takes for that meat to get really deliciously tender, which I don't know how long that took. I probably simmered this for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, I think. You can add water here and there along the way to keep the consistency, the thickness that you like, especially when you're using a big pan like this. It can evaporate pretty quickly. So I'm going to leave this on medium heat, simmer that till tender. Of course, I'm going to season generously with salt and pepper. And pepper flakes. All right, I'm going to put a big pinch of dried Italian herbs, and we're just going to let that cook and meld together, and it's going to be fantastic. All right, so about 45 minutes later, I was thinking, this is looking like it's getting close to being done. So I tasted it, delicious. The meat, very tender and succulent. Top round often used in hamburger mixtures because it is very flavorful, so it does make a really nice meat sauce. Of course, if you need to adjust, this is where you do it. A little more salt, a little more pepper. I boiled some penne. I tossed it with the sauce, a little cheese on top. And if you've never tried a meat sauce with chopped meat instead of ground, you should try it. Go to the site, get all the ingredients. And as always, enjoy.